been a popular mascot for any team in sports. Perhaps it's our fascination with flight, the elegance and majesty with which they seemingly without effort glide through the air. Well, there will be plenty of effort in this one because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the ACC, the Boston. Try to get it to the edge. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of that.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Running back searching for a hole. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. BC back to work after picking up the first down. They'll keep it on the ground to the right.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Bolden. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. What a nice job to get through your progressions and find your man open on the drag.
And you can't do that without good protection up front by the offensive line, giving you a little bit of time. And you're right, the QB had time, saw the matchups, finally saw that drag come open, completes the strike, gets the first down.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that 3rd down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. So Louisville's offense will go to work for the first time today. And the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got touchdown, Louisville. Takes a handoff. It's Ray. He breaks a tackle.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level, getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Buys a little extra time. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They're setting up the screen. To the 15. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Boston College! Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. This time it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got it behind the line. It's Harris. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. Boston College coming to the line after move. Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Their pass. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of him. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. And the Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Runs for the tackle. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. The Golden Eagles can really attack on this 2nd and short. right back to the well. Oh, he's got some space. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The give to the tailback. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in numbers and blockers getting a hat on a hat, so he knew that was a green light. As soon as he got the snap, off they go, and it's an explosive play.
Looking to pick up the first. Boston College comes to the line on 4th down. They'll go to the air. It's dropped and all. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to adjust the pattern. Rushes on him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Leaves it with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain.
There he goes. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Might as well give it to him again. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here's a Heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that. Gets the back moving. Hand off to Jones. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll toss it to the left. At the 45 on its way. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
You see so many offenses these days just throw swing routes to the running back. That's the extension of the run game. Well, that's the play that's the extension of. It's the toss. And when he gets outside, watch out. He can dial up home runs.
And the Golden Eagles, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They go to the ground. Past the 30. Lot of room to the right. Touchdown, Eagles. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Those are the kind of plays in the second half you have to make. This back has had plenty of success. He's gotten a lot of touches. Now, defensively, we got to show him things are about to be different.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Defense doing their job, getting that last stop, and now 3rd in California. Not a lot of play calls to convert this, so defensively, let's get off the field now. The clock's running. We need to give it back to our offense with as much time as possible.
Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Caught in the backfield. It's Farrell. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly, you get it to him now, DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Spits it out to the back. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Oh no, the ball popped out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
And I love QBs that understand when they need to put some extra sauce on the football. You see your guys sit down in the zone, running a curl, boom, fire that puppy to him, get it on him now so he can catch it before he gets destroyed. Nice job by the QB putting a little extra sauce on it.
The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jones. Spins away from the defender. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. They'll run the toss. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right.
Makes the grab past the marker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. BC back to work after picking up the 1st down. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Sends it back in motion. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. And the defense in desperation mode, trying to hang on to give their team a chance. It's complete to the left. And he gets it into the end zone for a touchdown. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David